Yeah, it's your boy Gruff here, back with another video, and today I got a special video, guys, man. Today we're gonna be back with the best equipments for the new Ultra Final Form Full Power FRIEZA. And me, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I think he's the best character in the game, bro. I played against him, and like his active gauge is ridiculous. He's not like him spamming that much is ridiculous, bro. I summoned for him. I think I summoned 9K or 12K. I got shafted. Pulled one Krillin. Pulled a lot of LFs, but I just did not pull the FRIEZA. So I'm gonna still try to keep going for him and work on my PO team. But yeah, we're gonna talk about the best equipments here. So if you do enjoy this video, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and let's get straight into it. So when it comes to the FRIEZA, we're gonna talk about his peer equipments, then we're gonna talk about his base equipments, and then we're gonna talk about the optimal equipments towards the end. And let's get straight to it. So first, I think this is gonna just be one of his best equipments. It's the new PvP equipment. the new co-op equipment. So make sure you try to like farm that, grind that up. I think you have like 13 days left, so hopefully you guys get a good slot 1 roll, which is 12 base health. So they're slowly power creeping base health to 10 to 12. So that's really good. Now, I know he's not going to get the 15 pure strike unless you pair him up with like that Ultra Goku. That's pretty much the best Frieza Saga Saiyan character right now. But regardless of that, he's still going to get the double base health. Double base defense and then the 15 pure to himself. So that's really powerful to me. So I still, regardless of you rocking the Goku or not with him, I still think this is a really good equipment to still roll for. Next after that, in terms of his other peers that I think is really good, is one PO. That's a team that's, you could definitely run him on. You could rock on with the Ultra Cell, him, and then maybe either the Revival Frieza, or you can do the LF Full Power Frieza that just got his plat. You could do the, what's the name? The Revival Saiyan Saga Vegeta. So you got some decent PO options around there. So you could definitely rock this equipment because this one does pure strike and blast 10 and then double defense and then the special move and ultimate damage, so you can't go wrong with that. After that here, I think another equipment is this one. If you do want to rock a full Frieza Saga, which will basically be like LOE, if you want to rock like him, you could do the Revival Zenkai Frieza and then that LF Full Power Frieza. You'll be able to get the 15 pure to both offense and then double defense and special move damage. So that's not a bad equipment to choose, but it's probably towards the bottom of his recommend, in my opinion. So that's 3 of the equipments there. And then last equipment that I want to talk about that's pure offense is this new one that's actually dropped for Frieza Force range. So this one is really, really powerful. This one is up there as one of his better peers as well. You guys see 12 base health, special move damage, up to 36 base blast, and then he gets 10 pure if a battle member other than this character is a Frieza Force character. It's Frieza Force, so you gotta rock him with another LOE character or like with Vegeta, for example, to get that extra pure there. But it's a little bit restricted, but still pretty solid in my opinion. Really powerful. You're gonna rock him with an LOE character or Frieza Force character by his side. And then last but not least, I think another really good peer. It's not for offense, but it's double defense, just to make him a little bit tanky. It's the new PvP equipment that's in the exchange shop. You guys see there, double defense, base health 12, and then peer 12 double defense. Me personally, I don't think it's the best, but you really just want Frieza to be the offensive tank that he is, but you can't go wrong with that equipment. So I think those are like his best peers in my opinion. A lot of these other ones are niche, like the Cell one, you got to pair him up with Ultra Cell. GT17, you got to pair him with GT17. So I'm not gonna really try to like talk about these other ones here because it's just super niche. You got to pair them up with a specific character. So let's talk about the base blast though. First one you can never go wrong is the Kamehameha one. Is 45 base blast with 30 blast defense. So if you're just trying to stack up the base blast for your team up around like that 200 blast attack Z ability range, then you're good to go. But this is a good equipment just to have up there. Another good equipment is this one here. This is a super old Frieza Saga equipment, up to 30 base blast with 10% base health and double defense. You can't go wrong with that. Having the offense, double defense, and then the special move is a really solid equip all around, right? So I think that's a really solid equipment to choose in terms of the base blast. After that, I think that what makes LOE really good, or for this Frieza himself, is he has a lot of good, powerful Awaken equipment. So I think there's, in terms of the base, I like 2 of them, and I'm going to talk about a third option if you want to make them a little bit tankier. But I think the the two that catches my eye is the one that says "Let me show you." Transforming range, you guys see there, 35 base blast with 12.5 special move, and then 20% strike defense is really powerful. And then after that, you do have this equipment here. This one that was pretty new. I think it just dropped with the TOP free-to-play FRIEZA, the golden FRIEZA. You guys see here up to 35 base blast, but then 20 special move damage, and then 15 to double defense. So me personally, I think this one is better than that golden FRIEZA one, just in terms of the double defense and then just way higher special move damage. It's pretty insane. And then if you want to make him a little bit tankier on the defensive side, you can't go wrong with double defense, health, and then health restoration. But I don't think that's what you want to build the FRIEZA as, but you know, you can't go wrong with that. And honestly, I think that's pretty much it with the base blast equipment. I think one more that I could probably add in is probably this one here. No, not this one. It's probably this one here. I think this one's towards last, but you can get him up to like 38 base blast here and then health restoration. But I just feel like the other ones is way more all around a better equipment. So yeah, that's pretty much it with the video in terms of the base and the peers. Now let's just talk about like the optimal equipments that I'll probably build this FRIEZA. So the first equipment that I'll probably build is I'll probably definitely get this. Try to get the co-op equipment. I know that say you rock them on PO or don't rock them with a Namek Goku in a sense. This is still a good equipment. Double defense, 15 pure to himself, and then he gets 12 base health. I think that's still really powerful regardless. After that, I think the next equipment that I really like is this equipment here. I'll destroy all of you. The fact that he's getting 35 base blast with 20% special move damage and double defense, I think this is just a really good equipment, not gonna lie. So I really think this is a really powerful second equipment to choose out of all the equipments that he has in terms of not being restricted or anything. And then the last equipment, I think it kind of just all depends on who you have on your team. I would say this one is a really good third equipment if you're going to pair him up with another FRIEZA Force character or another FRIEZA character. So say him and maybe Revival FRIEZA, or him and the Revival Saiyan Saga Vegeta, because that counts as FRIEZA Force. So, or like the LF Full Power FRIEZA that just got his plat, right? Then that helps. This is a really good equipment because 36 base blast, 10 pure, 12 base health, and special move damage. But that's just if you pair him up with a FRIEZA Saga. Then you have this equipment here. If you want to pair them up with, depending on what other team you're trying to build them on, like PO, you can add in another peer there. FRIEZA Saga, you can add in another peer there. Or you can just go and make them a little bit, just make them tanky, make them absorb more damage. You guys can go with the PvP Exchange Shop equipment. 12 base health, double defense, and then for base, and then double defense for peer. So yeah, I think those are the best equipments in my opinion. I think by far you definitely want to try to grab this one. And then after that, I definitely do like this equipment here. And then I think depending on how your team is set up, you can kind of make that third equipment different. You can get another peer there if you're rocking them with FRIEZA Force there, or you can make them tanky with that one, or you can just make them just grab this equipment as well. You can definitely do that as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it with the equipment. I think, like I said, FRIEZA is, to me, I think he's the best character in the game. Just the fact that he can spam that he can spam his active gauge is utterly ridiculous. Hopefully I can pull him. I'm not really trying to spend that much bread for him, but hopefully I can pull him soon and have him on my PO team. But yeah, that's pretty much it with the video. Hope you guys enjoy. Like, comment, subscribe. It's been rough, and I'm out. Peace.